Last year we had several what I would call minor new products. It was fun and it was great, but this to me is like, where's the beef? The beef is here at this event. And the really big news is our 16 Ultra subwoofers, which we have been working on in secrecy for more than 2 years, and I'm so thrilled that we're finally launching them here at Rocky Mountain. There's so much new on these subwoofers that I really want to kind of take you through it in 3 parts. First of all, and this is something that everybody is thrilled about, this is SVS's first ever 16-inch driver. And we have been working on this for a really long time, trying different approaches. I mean, I say 2 years in the development, but we actually started more than 8 years ago trying to figure out how to do this. Why is it so difficult? Well, here's the thing. The existing 15 and 18-inch drivers in subwoofers today, if you have a massive motor and a powerful amplifier, you certainly can move some air. By saying move some air, I mean you can create extreme low frequencies, you can play really loud, but 15 and 18-inch drivers are subject to inaccuracies, particularly in frequency response and transient response. SVS is all about great bass, deep low frequency extension, great SPLs, but we never want to sacrifice accurate frequency response and speedy transient response. So that's why we've shied away from that. This design is the product of 2 years of exhaustive research. We threw all our other designs out the window and came up with this innovation, which is I think the world's first ever 8-inch edge-wound voice coil. The typical subwoofer driver has a 3-inch voice coil. Trying to control this massive 15 or 18-inch driver, it's not going to work. This 8-inch voice coil exerts tremendous precise control over the driver. We marry that up with a massive ferrite motor. The driver weighs in the neighborhood of 75 pounds, so weighs more than most entire subwoofers. This driver can create extreme low frequencies, it can create massive amounts of SPL, but never sacrificing accurate frequency response and speed in the transients. The driver is phenomenal, but a driver is only a potential, it's not reality. At the same time as we began development of this driver, we in parallel began development of an all-new amplifier platform, because without the right amplifier, the driver is just a concept. So we're also proud to launch our Sledge 1500 amplifier. 1,500 watts of continuous power, more than 5,000 watts of peak power. I'm going to say arguably the most powerful amplifier ever put in a subwoofer. And what's really cool about it is the output is fully discrete MOSFET output. Benefit there is gobs and gobs of current to be able to really drive that driver and control it. We marry that with analog devices, one of their best DSPs. Nobody puts sophisticated DSPs in subwoofers, but we did. And the result is a phenomenal tour de force of subwoofer performance. As I said, phenomenal low frequency extension, great output, and always accurate and speed in the transients. And then we marry that up with something that nobody's ever done. One thing you're going to see is the first ever SVS front panel display. So I'm really proud of that, but obviously other folks have done that. But I don't think anyone has done this. This is the first ever subwoofer app for smartphones. It will work with your iPhone or your Android phone. It's fully bidirectional, meaning the app can talk to the subwoofer and control every aspect of the subwoofer's DSP, but if you go up to the front panel and control it there, the app will know you did it. If you don't want to use the app, you can also use the supplied credit card remote to control the subwoofer. Oh, and by the way, the app connects to the subwoofer via Bluetooth. So you don't even have to have line of sight to do it. You have a full readout of what you're doing, and the subwoofer can be hidden behind something and not visually see it and still be controlled by the app. And you can look on our site to get the specific specs, but one important spec that everybody will want to know is our 3 dB roll-off rated for the SB16 Ultra is 16 Hertz, so well below audibility. On the PB16 Ultra, it's literally 14 Hertz. So just an astonishing amount of low frequency output that's even below audibility.